Hi everyone, this is Meet an Entrepreneur. My name is Medea and I have a guest today. Her name is Tiffany. She's here with us. Welcome, Tiffany.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Can you tell us more about yourself or introduce yourself?
Yes. Well, my name is Tiffany Gamble, and I own Emerging Ladies Academy. It's an all-girls of color leadership academy that focuses on the future of science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. We have three tracks: computer science, engineering, and biomedical science. We work with girls in middle school and high school to develop a diverse tech talent pipeline for the tech ecosystem.
Awesome. So you are the founder of ELS.
Yes.
Awesome. And do you mind telling us about your background?
Sure. So I have over 20 years in human services. I've worked in various capacities in the community, working with nonprofits, just being an advocate for our community. And I got into this business because I want to give back. And I feel that technology is really growing right now. It's a great opportunity for our community to get involved in technology. So I wanted to find a pathway through education to provide girls a success story. I wanted to give opportunity to the girls to learn about technology and how it will advance their future. A bit. When I first started out, I thought it would be a business because I am a consultant for Omaha Public Schools to provide after-school programming, but now I have sort of shifted in that. Being new as an entrepreneur, you change your business model as you grow. So I've been in business for about 2 years now, started July 2017, and now I'm shifting that focus.
Oh. So, as a owner of the Emerging Ladies Academy, so how did the idea come about?
How
The
did the idea
business,
come about?
yes.
Great question. So I knew I always wanted to work with girls. I wrote in my yearbook that I wanted to have a all-girls organization. I gleaned from a lot of my mentors. I had a lot of mothers, as you wish, growing up, and I wanted to be that person that was there for me.
Right.
So I wanted to give back, really. So January 2017, I had a dream about this business. I didn't know what it looked like. I just knew this was something that I wanted to do. It accumulated all of my experiences in my work experience and my personal experience. And I thought, well, yeah, I can do this now. So here we are.
Yeah.
I never imagined that this would be a reality
Mm-hmm.
for me, but I am having fun. Just seeing the girls going in the classroom and seeing their smiling faces and the joy I bring to them through technology is amazing.
Right. That's awesome. And you mentioned that you started like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your greatest inspiration or?
Girl,
Mhm.
growing up with a lot of barriers that these girls experience today, I wanted to help break down some of those barriers. I knew for me, education was my way out
Right.
of the hardships of life. So I knew that education was one of the keys to be successful, and I wanted to give that back. When I first started this business, it was the principles were 5 pillars of education: leadership, social entrepreneurship, financial literacy, etiquette, and career readiness. Through going through this process, I realized STEAM was should be the central programming piece
Mm-hmm.
of this business. So I know that technology in the future will be it is and will be expanding in our environment in our country, actually internationally. So I knew that would be a big piece for them to really get involved in. That would set them apart, learning the tech skills to be skilled workers in this new tech age. So that's what I've been focused on now. I'm not from a tech space, which makes me unique going into this field, because I don't have background, but I do have a background in people. My science is dealing with people, working with people, and I knew that combining those two would be successful. And not only that, working with girls that come from my background. I'm able to speak their language. I'm able to understand their barriers. I'm able to help them with resources, and the families included, overcome those barriers to education, to get out of poverty, things of that nature. So I carry that with me. So not only am I providing an educational source, I'm also providing a social service source to the girls that I work with.
Awesome. So you are a people oriented person, and you wanted to help young girls and young ladies.
Yes.
I really like that. And so what is your favorite aspect of being an entrepreneur?
My favorite aspect is owning my own time, really. Right now, it's hard. I'm not full-time entrepreneur, but the time that I have, the flexibility that I have with that is great. It's awesome. I'm able to be my own boss. You know, and actually, what's the best part about being an entrepreneur is seeing your ideas come to life.
Right.
You know, seeing this vision in your head manifest. That is the greatest reward for me, and also seeing the benefits of your work. And the rewards of it through the girls learning something and having a good time and engaging and wanting to explore these new possibilities, even though it may be hard at first and a struggle at first. They get it, they understand it, and they want more. So that has been my biggest motivator, to see my idea come to life, you know, and see the girls have fun with the idea that I created.
So what was your greatest fear when you started the business 2 years ago? What was your greatest fear?
Failing. and honestly, that still is the greatest fear for me. One thing I do want to talk about it is that fear. I have crippling fear at some days, some moments, you know, developing this business, because I don't want it to fail. I feel like there are people counting on me. My girls are counting on me. The community is counting on me. And I want to be able to be successful. I can be a perfectionist at times, and this business has taught me that it does not have to be perfect the first time. That you can revise your ideas and your plans and your goals. But it's just do it. You know, just as Nike says, just do it. Just put it down. Just take that jump, take that leap. And that's the hardest part a lot of times. That's the hardest part in developing a business. Understanding that you have to trust yourself and that you will have failures, but it's okay, that you can bounce back from those failures. That has been one of the biggest learning experiences for me, starting this business.
Okay, I totally agree with you. I know like fear can cripple you not to do something, but I would like to advise everyone, like if you have any idea or you are struggling in something, just go ahead and do it. Maybe you don't know, you need to take risk, you know.
Right.
So, and also, what advice would you give like future entrepreneur who are watching us right now?
One thing I would like to advise is to know that that's your passion, right? That what you're going to, you have to be really passionate about it, because you will have those days where you're struggling mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. It's a big risk. With everything, it's your whole life that you're putting into this business, and you want to make sure that it is your purpose and your passion, because you're going to have those bad days. You're going to sacrifice a lot, even financially. If you have a family, your family is going to sacrifice for that business. So just know going in that this is something that I would die for, really, that this is all I want to do in my life. And that has kept me. Like, why did I go into this? Why do I want to continue to struggle and build this thing? And that it takes time. It's not a quick building. Rome was not built in a day, and I say that to myself, that it takes time, and not to compare yourself with anyone else. That's the other issue too. You don't know other people's journey. You have to just walk on your own journey and project the energy that you want back, so those people, so your tribe can come to you, so you can get help. Not be afraid to ask for help. And that was one of my biggest fears too, asking for help, feeling like I'm incompetent. And that's not the case. This is new, right? So find those people that really support you, have a passion for what you're doing, and don't give up. Just every day, if you can work on it one day at a time, one thing at a time, you'll see that things will come together. But you just have to have patience.
Right. I totally agree with you. How did you come about the name of your business, Emerging Ladies Academy? How?
I want girls. So I seen this meme, and it said, "I am rising out of the ashes of who I used to be. Right. I'm emerging." Right. And one thing that I talk about, or one of the pillars of my education, is etiquette. I want the girls to know that they are ladies, that they are embarking on new territory, that they're emerging into a different person. Right. So that was the reason why I chose emerging, and then that they're ladies. A lot of times, young girls don't understand what that looks like or what a lady is, and I want to make sure, I want to project that into their life, that they are capable, they are strong, they are young women. That they need to carry themselves a certain way, decorum, all of that. So, and I think we've sort of lost that in our community, in our culture. So I just want to bring that back, and that they can emerge from anything. You know, you can emerge from the ashes of who you used to be. So that's why I chose the wording for my business.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. This was great.
You're welcome. All right, so bye-bye.